yo. Test, test. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Anybody in here? Can I get a roll call? Can I get a year? Can I get a what's up? What's good with y'all, man? Hope everybody's having a great day. Good afternoon. Good evening. What else do we? Condolences. Yo, Green, I gotta hit you back, bro. By the way, sorry, dude. I just saw your text, by the way, too. Dre, what's good? Meg, what's good? Will, what's good? Happy Friday. Wait, it's Friday? Holy shit. Happy Friday, bro. Trey, you're Malcolm, what's good? Uh The Real, what's good? Jake, what's good? Office, what's good? Jordan, what's good? Hope you guys are all having a great day, man. Thanks for coming in. If you guys are coming in, uh, what you got going on today? Anybody do anything fun? Um, probably, probably just some Friday office activities at this point for a lot of y'all. But if you are new and you haven't joined our community yet, man, make sure you hit that follow button. It's 100% free to be a part of the family here on the streams every day. Chase, what's good, my boy? How we doing? A reminder to everybody as well, we have our 12 days of Christmas going on, man. So make sure if you guys haven't gotten locked in with the 12 days of Christmas, you guys check that out in my profile and you guys get locked in. Okay, 12 days of Christmas going crazy, 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 crazy. All right. So make sure y'all get locked in with us. Will, what's good with it? Today, Jalen Johnson over 23.5 points and John Morant over 6.5 assists. We get this out bright and early this morning. All right. Love those spots. Think they're very, very good today. And again, as long as we don't see massive blowouts, I think they're good. Tyson. Tyson from the Cavs, Tyson. The guy we're talking is that the guy we're talking about when you say Tyson? Yeah, he's been playing pretty effectively, honestly, all things considered. I'll give you that. Today, we got a pretty nice slate, honestly. 7 games, finally. Pretty good. 23.5 for Jalen Johnson, yes. Has Ja been announced on a minute restriction fully yet? I didn't see that he was on a minute restriction fully yet. Maybe I missed the news on it. Did they break it for him? I didn't see any updates on a full minute restriction. Did they give it to him? Wemby returns for the Thunder versus Spurs. Unreal. Scripted. Scripted. You already know what it is. Money day. 5-star. What's good? How we doing, bro? What's good, Fred? Jalen Johnson points. John Morant assists. Jalen Johnson 2-3 is also really fire. Yep. 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 Yes, sir. Figured he would be. I don't think he will be. They said he was a full participant in practice and had no limitations. So, I mean, they've rested him for a really long time, giving him time to like heal and come back and cook. I personally think he comes back today, and I think he'll look good. I wouldn't put. Yeah, I mean, I respect the Ja Morant discourse. I mean, I think there's a lot of reason why, right? So I mean, it makes sense, dog. I get it. I get it. Um, yeah, I like Ja assists. 6.5 assists feels way too low for him. If he gets 30 plus minutes, I love this spot for him. The Jazz are fun fact. I mean, I don't know if any of you guys know this, but every single person that plays the Jazz, I feel like they just use them as a warm up game every time. I could be, I mean, that might be overstepping, but like I feel like every time I ever see a player come back from injury, it's like, oh, we played the Utah Jazz today. Let's let our best player go out there and play 30 plus minutes and absolutely barbecue chicken them. I feel like that's just like a trend for when you play the Jazz, bro. And I don't mean that in any other type of way other than it's like that's just what teams do to them, bro. And I don't know. Like they be doing that shit. John Moran assists at 6.5. Yeah. Uh, Jaws, your kid's favorite player? Damn, that is tough. That is tough. He's been a terrible influence to children for sure. Sharpshooter, appreciate the follow. What's good? Lori Markin does look pretty good today. I'm not gonna lie. Dyson Daniels. Ooh. I don't know. I like Jalen Johnson a ton, so I'm not like huge on anything else on that game. Maybe Alexander Walker over him. But I like Jalen Johnson a ton to score tonight. He's had 23 plus or 24 plus in what? Not 8 straight games without Trae Young and Kristaps Porzingis. He's had 28, 25, and 29 against the Pistons the last 3 times he's played them. Overall, I think Jalen Johnson's spot is just elite today. I think his spot's elite. So I'm a big Jalen Johnson guy today. Um, and then John Morant, 6.5 assists. I really like as well. I think he's in a really good spot. Jalen's points. Jalen's points. By the way, guys, if you're new and you haven't hit the follow button, man, make sure you guys do. Also, if you haven't locked in with the 12 days of Christmas, man, it's $20 for the whole next 12 days of Christmas. Uh, hence the name. So if you guys are not in that yet, I would highly recommend getting locked in. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna spend the next 12 days focusing on literally backpacking y'all through and getting y'all Christmas presents under the tree. So gonna make sure we get super focused here. Today I'll be on for a while. I feel like Jalen's a trap. I'm not. Was Jalen a trap the last 52 times we ran him? Like, I mean, I guess he could be a trap, but like, I know my team. I know my team. And Jalen Johnson cooks them, bro. And I'll also say this: that boy has been literally. I mean, I don't know how to say this. He's hard to guard, bro, and our team just doesn't have it. Um, so I think we aren't going to be able to guard him very well. They have him boosted tonight. Look, if we're going to lose on Jalen Johnson today, I'm fine with that, bro. Look. It's like I don't know how many times in a row he's taken care of us, but if I have to go down on Jalen Johnson, then I'll live with that. You know, I think that's how I feel about it. John Morant 6.5 assists and Jalen Johnson points. Those are my two favorites today. If look, you guys got to look at it like this, bro. If you're ever in a situation where you have to choose to go down with the ship in a way where you've had nothing but success with it, I'm going to take the success. All right. Johnson's literally gone over the line 3 straight games versus Detroit 29, 28, 25. 8 straight games without Trae and Kristaps. And they're giving up the second most threes to the power forward position and like the 8th most points. Uh, Rafi, it's just sticking to a unit size, brother. That's going to be the best way to do it, brother. I like John Morant's assists. 23.5 was Jalen Johnson. He's already moved to 24.5, and he'll probably move to 25 before the game starts. I said what I said. I said what I said. So what I said. Yo, Rake, probably sounds like you gotta hang it up. Probably time to hang it up. Jaw's on a minutes limit. They have not announced Jaw on a minutes limit yet. Douglas, welcome to the family with the 12 days of Christmas. Just 20 for the next 12 days, man. I highly recommend if you guys haven't gotten tapped in, you guys do. Yeah, no, nothing on a minute restrictions yet. Jaw's a weird guy, bro. I think personally, we're gonna see Jaw. I think we're gonna see Jaw play without minutes restriction tonight. I think he'll say. I think he'll stay in the full game. By the way, guys, if you are new in here too and you haven't hit the follow button, make sure you guys do. Second of all, can we get the 10K taps? If we can get the 10K taps on the TikTok side, I'll talk about one more spot. All right, talk about one more spot today if we can get the 10K on the TikTok side. Yo, Sharps, appreciate the love and the heart me, man. Yes, this is my backup account, by the way. Yeah, I like Jaws 6.5 assists. I like Jalen Johnson's points. I got a couple more spots I do like today, and I'm currently working on them. And I'm finishing grinding through the entire rest of the slate because there are one thing you got to do once you go through all the starters, you got to go through all the bench guys too. So I'm currently working through the bench guys, and then once I'm through with the bench guys, then we'll have a full, complete, transparent side. Jaws assists at 6.5. Followed you for over a year now. Goaded. Jalen Johnson points. Yes, Ants crushed them in the assist department. Mostly because Golden State sometimes likes to blitz ball handlers. And without Mike Conley, it probably will be him. So I definitely don't hate that in any capacity if you want to play him, bro. On the assist side. I definitely think that's a nice one. I totally could support that. Totally could support that. Buddy Hield tonight. Definitely a great matchup spot. I don't know about the rest. With everybody back, I don't know. I've been beat down by Buddy Hield a lot lately, which is really frustrating because Buddy Hield is he smoked us in that Houston game. He barely played, and I've been pissed at him ever since. To be completely honest. So yes and no. 10K taps, guys. We'll do another one. It's not as bad, Joe, but not as good as what we got it at. But I still think it could be playable. Yeah. What I will say is the reason why I didn't love Johnson's RA today is because it just feels inflated. And I know a lot of you guys are probably like, "Oh, Hoof, whatever, bro. He's been smacking," and I'm not gonna disagree with you. All right, there's no part of me that disagrees. We've played it so much this season, but he's just it just feels inflated, bro. Detroit's pretty good. Clay legacy game, bro. I don't know if that was real or fake. Was that a real article? Did she actually cheat on him? She actually cheat on him? Sad if true. I thought her and him were gonna stay together. She literally was cooking that man Thanksgiving dinner. Can't trust nobody these days, man. Can't trust nobody these days. Uh Without Curry and Jimmy Butler, he's good too. Yeah, but Jimmy and Curry are both playing tonight. So wait. You said who posted what? A sports page posted it? Was it Centel? Or was it an actual one? You know what I mean? Uh Jalen, he should cook, I guess, on the assist side. Not again, I'm not he could probably get a triple double, bro. Like I'm not sitting here to say he couldn't get a triple double by any means. Rafi, what's good? I just prefer the edge on the points. I think that's where the edge is. And we've already seen it bump. Cade boards, yeah, they're not bad. The head-to-heads are decent too. So the head-to-heads are also decent. Um, is who dishing versus Atlanta? Cade? I mean, he's had success in the past with the pass against them, if I'm not mistaken. I remember looking at the game logs. It was this morning, so I mean, it might have changed. Mark, welcome to the 12 days of Christmas, man. Happy to have you. Like I said, only 20 for the next 13 days, man. Yeah, Curry's gonna be on minute restriction more than likely. I'm not big on him today, only for that reason. Um, had he been completely healthy and been playing in this game, I probably would have looked to play him. I probably would have looked to play him, but with the current situation there, I'm probably good. Just because he's coming out of that injury. But who knows? Maybe they'll let him run. I mean, probably not though. Stu boards could be good. Could be good. I haven't fully gotten there yet, so I don't want to speak on something I'm not for sure about. But it could be nice. Yeah. MPJ. Dun, 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 dun. Julian Champagne's been really nice too, low key. Yeah, RotoWire is definitely solid with minute predictions. Usually, I would agree with you. Usually, they are pretty good at it. Um, Jalen Johnson points at 23.5, and John Morant assists at 6.5. Bum, 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 bum. Am I gonna be right about the Timberwolves going small ball tonight? Is another question I really have. I really don't know if I'm gonna be correct on that, but I feel like I'm gonna be correct on it. I feel like I'm gonna be right, and they're gonna go small ball. But I might end up being completely wrong. By the way, guys, if you're new and you haven't hit the follow button, man, make sure you guys do. It doesn't cost anything. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one there. Bum, bum. Laurie Marketing, he looks pretty good for the rebounds and potentially point side if you could trust him. My only concern is just how bad he's been looking on the 3-point side. He just hasn't been hitting his threes or taking enough. And I don't really understand why that's the case. So it could be a really big progression game for him. I will throw that out there. There's always a chance that happens. Um, but overall, yeah, it's a tough one there. It's a tough one there. Me, I want a hula hoop. I also love Nikola Vucevic's 3-point spot possibly tonight as well. Joey, appreciate the follow, man. What's good? Cooper Flag could be decent. That's an altered line, I'm assuming. What is that? A discount somewhere? They got it discounted. That'd be my guess. Duncan Robinson's been a wagon, bro, on his 2.5 threes. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I don't hate Cooper Flag on that. I think Cooper Flag could always have a massive game. I'll be honest. I've been really surprised with how shitty everybody like treated him at the beginning of this year. There's a lot of people who were like writing him off completely and talking nonsense and saying he was kind of overrated. Yeah, Johnny, we lost. My main account. I don't want to go live on anymore, man, because I'm concerned to lose it, and I don't ever want to lose my main account there. So, um, it sucks, but this is our account now. So, if you want to follow us, hit that follow button, man. Hit that follow button. Wow. Wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, I don't really understand this line in any capacity. Um, this game should also kind of be a dumpster fire. This might be a good one to look at here. He's only missed it one time his entire career versus them, bro. That's actually nuts. Um, and when he plays 30 minutes, I bet it's even higher. Interesting. Portis points. Bobby Portis? Game should be fun. Diggs Tutty? Diggs Tutty when? When tomorrow? I have no idea, bro, off the top of my dome right now. I usually look at touchdowns tonight for tomorrow. So I honestly couldn't like I don't want to lie to you and be like, yeah, bro, for sure. You know? Because I don't know. Um Jalen Johnson's points is what I took, but his RA could be decent alongside of it too, yeah. Um this is a beautiful spot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to run it. I wasn't going to, but I gotta run this. Um, time to go back to the goat. Porter. Michael Porter Jr. Maybe. I don't necessarily have anything that I hate or love about those discounts ever. I mean, they're usually pretty decent. Jalen Johnson points. Yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't realize he said. Porter, not Portis. Shayna, what's good? Thank you for the follow. What up? Pedro, welcome to the family on the 12 days of Christmas. Happy to have you, my boy. If you guys haven't gotten locked in with the 12 days of Christmas, it's just $20, y'all, for the entire next 13 days, all the way up to Christmas. So if you guys want to get locked in with that, come on. Come join the family and come eat with us for this Christmas season. All right. I think this game is going to be full of a lot of misses. So I'm going to confidently grab this one. Yeah, we're playing it. I thought about it. I don't have to think about it anymore. We're playing it. That one's going up in the VIP. 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 What do you think? Why do you think Jaw gets 6 assists? Well, consider he's had it in every single game he's ever played against them except for two. 7 out of his last 8 head to head. Over in 89% of games with 25 plus minutes this year. And in the last 3 that he's played head to head, he smoked it. They also give him the second most assists, 2 point guards in the entire league. So those are just a few reasons why. Those are just a few of the reasons why. These are a few of my favorite things. Yeah, what this is right here, guys. Oh, I lied. Did the wrong one. 25. Is it really 25? I lost my main I've been losing my main account, so that's why I haven't done that. I haven't done my personal or I haven't I that's why I made that announcement. Is because I assumed I was gonna lose my main account probably forever. Um Brooks, why in the hell would I do that? You think I have infinite money, brother? Explain to me how in the world that would ever work. Can you explain to me how that would work? If you could give me a way to do it, I would do it for y'all. But I'm not a millionaire. A bazillionaire, actually. Wouldn't have to be a millionaire. I just have to be a bazillionaire. I ours was 23. Did it move all the way to 25? Did it really? Is that real? Is it all the way to 25? God damn. What'd I tell you? I told you that would move. Chat, what did I say this morning in the chat? I said, get this in because it's going to move fast. And it did exactly that. And it did exactly that. Anybody shocked? Not really. What's my record? I don't. This community is so cooked, bro. I'll say this: if you're worried about record, um, you got a long ways to go. You got a long ways to go, bro. Record doesn't really mean anything in the grand scheme of things. You could have a very, very bad record and still be units up. Little bro's not a bazillionaire. Bro, I know. That's what I'm trying to tell everybody. I wish I was a bazillionaire. Could you imagine? Dun, dun, they gonna talk about me. They gonna talk about me. Dun, dun. They gonna walk around me. They gonna walk around me. Look, I'm damn bazillion. Yes, sir. Patience, yes, sir. You're in the right spot. I like Jalen Johnson points over 23.5 and John Morant's assists at 6.5. Yep. You can do them Cherokee, yeah. In our community, we have a guy who does specifically just UD. I actually really do think Lori has a good chance, man. Rob, that one you just put in the community, yeah. What about it? Truth, can you hit up J Reagan here? He's the GOAT. He can definitely help you. Think my boy Cade balls? I think so. Never got a back. Brother, Troy, I never got your message. Do you have my act? I didn't. Can you do it right now? Send me one right now. I swear to you, I did not see it. So maybe it just never came through. Maybe you don't have the right number. I will hit you back. I never saw it. I swear to God. Uh oh yeah. No, it does look really nice. I agree. You sold last night. Oh no. I did. We did not hit on our NFL. Our NBA though, 2 for 2. Did anybody grab the NBA last night with us? Did anybody grab the NBA with us last night? I think a couple people probably did. I'm sure there were a few people that did. Jamal Murray, bro, if he had gotten one more assist, we would have been I would have been doing backflips. I was really hype, and then I was not hype. You feel me? Yeah, you feel me? I was gassed, and then I was just not. But it is what it is. You've been live all day? Yeah, bro. It's the 12 days of Christmas. I got to make sure everybody gets blessed. If you guys haven't tapped in for the 12 days of Christmas, man, you can find it in our profile. It's only 20 for the whole month. Or for the whole next 2 weeks, I mean. So should help you guys and bless you guys for the holiday season. And make sure y'all get taken care of. Chase, love to hear you. Love to hear it, bro. Love to hear it. Hell yeah. Let's fucking go, baby. Yeah. That's good there. All right, now to build up the longer opportunities today, because I do think there's a couple. I don't think there's a ton, but I do think there's a couple. One spot I will say that's incredibly interesting tonight, guys, is Joel Embiid. I know a lot of y'all are gonna be like, bro, Joel Embiid. but Joel Embiid does look pretty decent here. I don't want to be that guy. All right, I don't want to be that guy, but he does look pretty decent here. Don't be mad, but he does look pretty decent here. And I can say I am truly debating. Truly can say I'm debating a potential opportunity there. Not saying I'm going to, but I am debating it. All right, I am debating it. Yeah, I think it's gonna be tough on that Hornets team, man. I don't know who the hell is gonna score tonight or do much. That team's gonna be weird. But there is some potential. Whenever something like that presents itself, man, there's always opportunities, right? That's how y'all got to look at it. There's always opportunities when shit like that presents itself. Um, Danny Wolf. Ooh. 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 I like some Danny Wolf potential. I'm not gonna lie, Danny Wolf, he been cooking. He's been cooking. That was a weird. uh, Dude, Laurie marketing boards looks good. Yeah. Here's my problem with Laurie. I want to take his threes really fucking bad. I really do. I think he looks about as primed as physically possible right now. He looks about as primed as possible. Like I don't think it could get much I think it could get much better for him on being so bad for so long. So I'm a fan. You got me. I'll take a nibble on Laurie marketing. By the way, guys, if you guys are new and haven't hit the follow button yet, man, please do. Uh, it's it's always a pleasure to be here with you guys, and I do appreciate each and every one of y'all. If you guys haven't joined our community yet, again, 50% off with code NBA or use code or no code and just get the 12 days of Christmas. The next 12 days are only $20. You guys get locked in. We'll put some fucking presents under your tree and make this a hell of a day. All right. Well, a hell of a week, month, 12 days. Same thing. Jalen Johnson points and John Morant assists. Steph Curry, man, I know Steph Curry's games look really, really great head to head. Okay. I promise you, I see that and I feel you. But, like, brother, I don't know. It feels like he's going to get benched and not have full minutes. But I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong and he doesn't get on a minute restriction. Jaren Jackson Jr., I can't stand him. But if you like Jaren Jackson, I mean, I'll support you in your endeavors. This feels like a game where Laurie just could chuck 10, you know? I know nobody probably feels that way, but I kind of feel that way. um Also, low key, feels like Anthony Davis could have a breakout game here. That's another guy who I feel like could have a good one. Um, they need a win. Who? The Jazz? Plug. It's right in my profile. It's called the 12 Days of Christmas, man. It's just $20 for the next 12 days. Uh, you can find it. It's called 12 Days of Christmas. All right, now don't call me crazy for this. Joel Laurie AD 30 30 30. Don't call me crazy for that. Don't call me insane, but that I mentally I'm feeling like that could have a chance. Sylvia, what's good? Addie, in the 12 days of Christmas, you get everything. Shayna, welcome to the family. You get all my stuff for the next 12 days. Yep. I just spawned a burrito, by the way. I don't know if y'all are hip with that, but I definitely just spawned a fucking burrito on y'all. Y'all ever had a burrito spawned on you before? That shit was a movie. I can't lie, that shit was a movie. I was just kind of talking out of my ass about the Joel Embiid and Lori stuff. Um, I wasn't actually really that serious. I wasn't unserious, but like I wasn't that serious. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes any sense. Uh, Sean, I can. Have you reached out to the support, bro? Usually they're really good at helping. I don't want to do it, chat. Yeah, I'll have all my other stuff in the community very soon. John Morant 6.5 assists, and Josh 6.5 assists, and Jalen Johnson 23.5 points. I know the JT or Jalen Johnson line has moved, but that's what we gave it out at this morning. So that's what I'll be rocking with. Patience. I have people all across. It's at Hoovlocks on all social media platforms, bro. I'm live on everywhere. Bucky sold yesterday, but Sean Tucker for the tutty. Get the fuck out of here. Isaiah, thank you for the follow. Morant's not trustworthy. That is tough. Should be. You said, brother, if you're listen, my only advice to anybody whenever they tell me they're not doing well, bro, is you need to be with somebody who knows what they're doing. Um, because if you don't, and I don't mean this in any other like, I'm not trying to say this in a weird way or like a any type of like egotistical way, but if you're not, bro, you're gonna be in a very bad spot for yourself, and you're gonna end up getting cooked. And I don't want to see that for you or anybody. But like, if you're not in our community and you're getting fried, please join the community, bro. So I can help you kind of start to rebuild that shit. I can promise you, trying to do it on your own will not yield great results long term, in my opinion. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm completely wrong. But from my own personal experience, anybody that I know that's done poor on their own, uh, it's in my profile, man. Yeah, you can find it in my profile. Um, you don't continue to do well on your own if you're already doing that. So if you're struggling, man, either trust somebody like that. Now, also, let me make sure I say this. Just because somebody has opportunities for you to join a community also doesn't mean they're good. Okay. So you also have to make sure the people that you're rocking with are trustworthy. I'd like to think I'm one of those people. Uh, I've done pretty well. I think my community will vouch for me if I say, anybody in here want to vouch for our community? But if you're struggling on your own, man, I promise you, doing stuff on your own is not gonna help. I'm not gatekeeping anything, bro. Jalen Johnson, 23.5 points, and John Morant, 6.5 assists. I'll vouch. Goaded. 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 Trust you, man. All love. Hey, like I said, man, it's not this shit is it's bigger than, it's for me at least. I know a lot of people don't feel that way, but for me at least, it's bigger than like the money, bro. I'm here to help you guys. I I was in a spot years ago where I wasn't okay, bro. When I first started this 6 years ago, I went down like 12K, bro. It was bad. So I know exactly where a lot of you guys are, and like digging out of that hole is hard, but it's not possible probably if you continue to do it on your own. So just kind of keep that in mind when you're in this space, man. Um, Yo, this is a goaded ass comment. Yo, thank you for the shades, brother. That's a goaded comment right there, Eric. That is a goaded comment, bro. That's love, bro. I be trying, man. I really do. I just want to see everybody win. Uh, if we can all succeed, man, that's a win. I think there's a room and a spot and a place for all of that to be a reality for everyone. Michael Porter Jr. today, you know, he's streaky as hell. He could be really great or really bad. We have 1,000 people in the VIP right now. Yo, Liam, uh, not copying and pasting. Not copying and pasting, Liam. Liam wanted the glaze. Uh, he's good because I mean, look, dude. The whole investigation stuff in the NBA is tough, dude. You got guys that it's hard to, I don't know, like that. All that stuff is tough, bro. I don't know. I feel like it's all that way. I also just don't think MPJ had his own team before. So you guys are seeing a lot of the you're seeing his bro, this fucking Chipotle, bro. God damn. I can't lie to you. This shit is banging. Yeah, he's the main guy now, right? Mm. That's love. The 12 days of Christmas is just 20. It's a pretty good deal, I think. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me all of Hoovlock's picks. Nah, plug. It's in my profile, brother. Not my story. Tomorrow's only 2 games, bro. But we got college football tomorrow, right? We got the college football tomorrow, so we'll be all right. Be all right. We got what? How many college football games tomorrow? One, two, three, four, five, six. I'm done. We got 6 or 7 college football games, right? Or is that next week? Oh, we have college football. Stephen F. Austin, Montana State tonight. And then we got Villanova, Tarleton State. Okay. What do you know about Tarleton State, bro? All right. We got South Carolina State and Prairie View. Okay. All right. Wait, what are we talking about here? We got some absolute bangers loaded up for college football tomorrow. Oh shit. Oh man, that's funny as hell. Uh no, Sean, if you already have the community, bro, no, you don't need to. John Morant, 6.5 assists. He's probable tonight. Always a chance he doesn't play. It is possible. It is possible he doesn't play. All right. Roberto, thank you for the follow. By the way, guys, if any of you are new and haven't hit the follow button yet, make sure you guys do. Shamari, what's good? Shararios. What's that? Y'all ever see that Vine as a kid? I know I'm dating myself by saying as a kid. Shararios. Anybody know what I'm talking about, or I just sound stupid? Let me know if I sound dumb to y'all. Y'all just tell me, bro. I promise y'all don't have to like sugarcoat shit with me. Y'all can just be honest. Yeah, Coco, Bleebly. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Lucifer, Shamame. Shararios. No? Alright. God damn it. Don't mind me, chat. I'm just unk. Alright. I'm getting unk status out here. Yo, Plug, welcome to the family. Alright, bro. Whatever. Y'all know how burrito just be sticking to your teeth? Jaw is probable. Probable. Which means he will probably play. Guaranteed? Absolutely not. But he is probable. All right. Joel Embiid could have a good game, right? He could, right? 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 All right. I think I like this spot enough. I do. It seems pretty good overall. I'm good. I'm good. I'm great. MMA, what up, my brother? How we doing? How you doing? Jaw's gonna play. Dude, Knipple could be in a great spot tonight. It'll be interesting to see how that goes. Vucevic 2 threes is definitely solid. Cade Cunningham assist is not bad. Who, Steven? Uh, Jalen Johnson points over 23 and a half, and John Morant 6.5 assists. I love those spots quite a bit today. Love those quite a bit. Maxi tonight, Tyrese. Yeah, I mean, sure. He's questionable, so there's that. There's that. So I don't know. I would say it probably depends on how you feel. Uh, that's what I would say. Um, I don't know. If he sits, there's a guy who's in line for a lot of value tonight. Jalen Johnson PRA. I like his points tonight. I'm a big fan of the points, man. I don't think he could really convince me any other way than the points. I think the RA is a little too inflated compared to the results of what we've seen from him. Especially with like seeing the Pistons matchup previously against them. You know, I would say it's tough. I like the points. But again, we got it at 23, which is way different than what it is currently. John Morant, 6.5 assists. Yep, over. Siakam looks decent tonight. I can understand why you'd maybe like Siakam. I think there's a couple of decent rebound spots tonight as well. So kind of working on those as we speak too. Working to figure out which ones we like the most. If you guys are not in the community yet, man, make sure you guys hit that follow button. It's 100% free to follow. And if you guys haven't already, do yourselves a favor. Get locked in with the 12 days of Christmas, man. It's $20 for the next 13 days. You guys get locked in and have an amazing fucking Christmas all on your boy. It's definitely going to be a lot of bricks in some of these games. I would very much agree with that statement. I would agree. I agree. I do think there's some value in that. Yeah. Yeah. Trying to just decide on who I take exactly in those. You think Jalen's the man today? Jalen's been the man all season. Have y'all not been tapping in with Jalen Johnson in his bag all year? I guess not everybody's in the community, right? Not everybody's in the community. So I guess you wouldn't know about Jalen Johnson and Wagon. Um, yes, he has, but the community play. I mean, brother, are you telling me Jalen Johnson hasn't been a community play in his like all season? Has he just been under the radar? Has he been under the radar? Am I like, am I? I feel like he's been a pretty popular play all year, unless he just has been popular with us. Am I wrong in saying that? Timberwolves bigs. Landon, my concern with Timberwolves bigs today would be that they go small ball, bro. That would be my concern. Right? I would be concerned about the small ball lineup, bro. Why is Jaw assist a stretch? The only way it's a stretch is if he's on a minute restriction that heeds him from actually playing tonight, which is always possible. I can't say that that's an impossibility because it's definitely possible that that could happen. Yeah, Khan could have a great night, bro. He really could. Alexander Walker is definitely a good spot. Just because the matchup, he just hasn't done anything crazy against the Pistons, but he has cooked them both times that he's played them this year, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It's a good matchup. He's at 24 and 26 against them. So I mean, it's a good spot, and it does favor, you know, the shooting guard gets pretty off on these guys. Which, although he's technically a point guard or whatever, like he's not. He's more the shooting guard of this team. So I could see that. Power forwards and shooting guards are the number 3 ranked in the entire NBA against the Pistons in scoring. Ja is probable tonight, so he should be playing. Yes. Uh, Plug. That's from the other day, brother. Make sure you're in our community, bro. Um, Make sure you're in the community, family. Oh man, a line that I liked earlier moved down. Oh man, I might have to double it up. I don't wanna. I might have to double it up. I might have to double that up, chat. Ah. Damn it. I hate doubling up on value like that, but I feel like I have to. No music right now because we're live on IG, which does not allow music, sadly, as much as I wish it did. They're like anti-music, bro, which is kind of disgusting behavior by them, but sucks. Jalen Johnson points, and John Moran assists at 6.5. Those are the two that I was up there with. Josh 6.5 assists. I listen. I think Jalen Johnson's been a great wagon on the RA. I just don't love the. I don't know, man. It his RA has been amazing for us. There's like I wish I could pretend like it hasn't been because it has. I mean, dude, Jalen Johnson could still fuck around and get a triple double in the first half. Okay, like I'm not kidding when I say that. Like he legitimately could fuck around and have a triple double in the first half. Like he does. He's capable of doing that. I don't think the books have any clue what the fuck they're doing here. This is a terribly placed line. It's a bad line. I'm doing it. Man, I'm feeling good. But here's the thing. The whole world I everybody's been talking about Jalen. I just don't love the spot for it. All right. I just don't. And you can be upset. You can feel any type of way about it, however you need to, bro. But I don't like it. I think that the Pistons will stop it up. It's not as great of a position as it normally would be. Um, it's not bad, but I just lean the points more. Um, oh shit, they bumped it down. Oh shit, they bumped it down. Oh holy crap, they bumped it down. Nobody freak out. Nobody freak out. It was 18.5 this morning. Now it's 17.5. Mm. There's levels to this shit. There's levels to this shit. There's levels. Y'all didn't see the Jalen Johnson move? Y'all remember when I told you the RA felt too high this morning at 18? 18 and a half seemed too high. Now all of a sudden it's sitting at 17 and a half? Uh-oh. Lines moved downward. Uh-oh. Guess what has continued to go up all day? The points. Anyway. Interesting to see that the line moved down to the 18 and a half mark or 17 and a half mark. Very interesting. He did have 36 opportunities the last time they played, which is fucking diabolical. Here's his last like 7 games. 32, 39, 37, 28, 36, 41, 36, 48, 38. I mean, those are fucking just unreal numbers. Unreal numbers, dude. Just insane. Anyway, I do think at 17 and a half, there's an opportunity there. And I don't think it's bad in any capacity. Jalen Johnson's RA went down. It was 18 and a half this morning. Now it's 17 and a half. Had I seen 17 and a half this morning, I probably would have done it. But I did not. I saw 18 and a half. Now comes the debate on if it's worthwhile to mess around there in any capacity. The Bulls should beat the Hornets. I agree. That line at 3 makes no sense, though, so I'm staying completely off of it. Because something's fishy there. Something's fishy, dog. Something's fishy. I'm telling you right now, there's something in the air there, and it smells fishy. I use a lot of different stuff, Dubs. I use a lot of different stuff. Do I really want to run this? Bum, 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 bum. Hang on, chat. Yeah, Hoff's not terrible. How sure are you about Ja? I love Ja's spot, assuming he plays. I mean, that's like, I think that's the biggest part. He just has to play. If he plays, then I don't really have any concern. He just has to get on the field, the court, and play. That's it. If he'll do that, I have zero concerns. Money, what's good? How we doing? Jalen Johnson points, John Morant 6.5 assists. Remember, guys, you guys can get locked in as well. There's no code NBA if you want to get the whole monthly, or you can get the 12 days of Christmas going on right now. It's just $20 for the next 12 days, man. Have they not played any games this year without him? There hasn't been a. Has Mike Conley played every game this year? Has Mike Conley legitimately played every game this year? Is that real? Is that real? Has Mike Conley played every game? Anthony Edwards should be playing tonight. Yes. Is that a real thing? Am I? I'm not tweaking. Mm. I haven't played Conley a single game all year, but I'm looking at data points on somebody, and I filtered it obviously without Mike Conley, and there's not a single game with them playing together. So uh either that's like completely wrong, or just signed up. Dips, welcome to the fucking family, bro. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yo, player prop recent fall. The Nemhard brothers, bro, they've both been hooping. They've both been hooping. All right, I'm gonna run this. I'm gonna be sickened if it actually does its job, but I'm gonna have to do it. 3 point wise, it just makes too much sense. um, just makes too much sense. Wayne, what's good? How we doing, bro? Good to see you again today, my guy. Appreciate everybody on all the sides too, man. Thanks for being a part of the family today. If you guys are new and haven't hit the follow button, make sure you guys do. Zachary and Dylan, welcome to the family. Thank you for the subs. 12 days of Christmas, man. It's right in my profile, Adrian. All right. Nice yesterday. Yeah, it was all right. Could have been crazier. I'm a little irritated with the way a couple things rolled, but overall, not bad. Could have been better, though. Always could be better. No complaints, though. Aaliyah, always. If you're not tapped in with our family, girl, make sure you use. If you want to get locked in, I do the 12 days of Christmas right now. That's just 12 days long, but it's more than enough to get your feet wet with our community, and hopefully you end up loving it. That's the goal. Hopefully everybody that ever becomes a part of the family ends up loving it. But um, yeah, come tap in. Bum, bum, bum. Do we like Jalen? Here's my thing, man. The Jalen RA line is really weird to me. Watching a line move down in value is way different than watching a line move up. But I will say, you know, you never know in this space, bro. CLV is always important, but like it's not a true indicator all the time of value. Sometimes books just mess up and they put something wrong. I don't really understand too much of it, why that line moved, but you never know. Ja Morant is playing. Yeah, 6.5 assists for Ja and 23.5 points for Jalen Johnson. But again, these lines are moving, so you got to get them in fast. Dude, these lines legitimately, I think, have life. Um, all right. Does Laurie Markkinen finally have a night chat? I'm not crazy for thinking he finally does, right? Like, it's not crazy to think Laurie Marketing just goes absolutely silly today. Talk to me. If I'm being cracked, tell me. If I'm being crazy, y'all could tell me, man. Don't lie to me. Don't try to make me feel better. He said I wouldn't trust Morant to get a cup of coffee. Well, good thing he's not your coffee delivery man then, huh? Sheesh. Coffee delivery is crazy. Y'all think John Morant getting you coffee? Uh, what do you think about Josh Hart? What about him? I love Josh Hart as a player. I'm not really sure what the rest of the question is. I guess Jalen Brunson lost his voice. He might be sick, y'all. He might be sick. Um, keep that in mind. I don't know if any of y'all actually care. Thoughts on Curry tonight? I'm iffy. Why are you iffy? I think he's gonna get limited minutes. I think he's gonna get limited minutes today. Um, to be honest, I don't think he's gonna play a ton. I think that this game looks close on paper, but we've already seen it move from Golden State 2.5 to now an even further away number. So I don't know. I'm not sitting here trying to like incent or tell you one thing, but I have a feeling he's gonna be on a pretty decent minute restrictions. First game back, bro. They're not gonna risk Curry getting hurt, I don't think. Maybe I'm wrong. Dude, I'm struggling between who I want to play here. Do I want to play Dante DiVincenzo or do I want to play? Man, this is tough. Dante DiVincenzo. Dante DiVincenzo or Anthony Edwards. Gosh damn. That's a tough one, bro. I can't tell where the volume's going to be here. Mm, interesting. Josh Hart, don't they play tomorrow? Knicks play tomorrow. Draymond Green's not playing. Draymond Green is not playing. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know, bro. Ah, man, this is tough between Ant and Dante DiVincenzo, man. Which one? I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is here. Feels like a trick question. Both? Feels like Ant can get 4 threes pretty much no matter what. Ant is questionable. I don't know who to run here, bro. I'm really stuck between those two. Ant or Dante DiVincenzo. One of them's going to have a massive night from 3. I don't know which one it's going to be all the way. Jalen Johnson points. Never mind. Anthony Edwards just got ruled out. So that answers that question. That answers that question. All right. It was always Dante DiVincenzo. That's annoying because we just lost all our value on it. Frustration. That is annoying as hell. But at least now we have a clear-cut answer on who it's going to be. Dante DiVincenzo should go silly tonight. Damn. I'm annoyed that I didn't get enough of that in. Ah. Yeah, value on that's going to tank. Anyway, guys, I'm about to slide out of here. I got to get a bunch of shit done for the rest of the night, and I'm watching my kids. My wife is at a concert for the evening, so your boy is on daddy duty. You guys want all my stuff? You can join right in my profile, man. Otherwise, I love you. I will see you all tomorrow. Same time, same place. I love you guys. Have a great night. Peace.